Yeah, hello, and thank you for your attendance for this Africa Executive Leadership Program. So we have a couple of people here attending today, and I would like to tell you something about the program. So the program is starting in September, and on Friday, the 18th of September, and it will take place at 3 p.m. in Nigeria, Lagos time. And we will have, like every Friday, 2 hours live sessions. And those live sessions are also from different parts of the world. So let me shortly introduce myself. My name is j.hruby. I'm German citizen. My wife is Brazilian, and I have worked in 4 countries outside Germany. For example, in Ireland, in Austria, in Mexico, and also in Brazil. And I did with my team already programs with participants from over 75 countries. And we always did like 12 weeks programs, 8 weeks programs, and we always had people from around the world, and then we have put them into multicultural teams. So there were no time two people from the same country in the same team. So what are we going to do? We have 8 live sessions, and the live sessions you can see here, like week 1, foundations of global leadership and global mindset development, building trust. This will take place also from Switzerland. And then comes the next week, we will have about cultural intelligence, communication, skills, listening, observations. So week 4 is about negotiation, influence. Week 5 about emotional intelligence. Week 6 about ESG, ethics, responsibility, sustainability. In the week 8, we will have like battles. Battles is like we have a simulation on negotiation between different countries in Africa. And then on the week 8, we also have like a final wrap up. So always 2 hours every Friday. This is live sessions. Okay. What else are we going to do? So we are going to have, first of all, a pre-assessment. And the pre-assessment is a survey of roughly 75 questions where we make a profile of yourself. And we will give you like an overview. Where are your strengths? Where are your weaknesses? According to the survey, we will put you into a team where you can learn a lot from other peers. So here on the second slide, for example, when you see in the middle, so what are we going to do? An individual pre-assessment. Okay, then we have a personalized learning journey. So your team will have an 8 weeks learning journey where you work on different competences, as you can see on the spider web on the right, where you have like an initial value, initial competence level. And then we will do also, after the 8 weeks, we will also do a post-assessment. So we have a pre-assessment and we have a post-assessment. This is still subjective because you are filling it out. So what we also do is like a peer assessment. So you are staying 8 weeks with other people in a team. We will put you in a WhatsApp group, and you will have to submit every Sunday team tasks. So you have, on those competences we have shown you, on building trust, you will have, for example, specific kinds of tasks. So let me also show you about building trust. So here I have shown like 30 countries from Africa. And trust is built completely different in different African countries, as you can see here. And the same we will have on another week. We will also talk about negotiation. And again, here you can see that in Botswana, Egypt, on the left side, you have like linear active negotiators. They're mostly concerned on facts and figures like Germans. But on the other side, when you look like on the right, we have Burkina Faso, Namibia, Sierra Leone. It's a complete different way of negotiating. So when you, as an executive from Africa, want to make a program with neighboring countries, you need to adapt your leadership style. You need to adapt how to build up trust. So you need to develop and change your behavior. So you need to also, in this case, you need to write differently your emails. You need to write differently how you speak with people. So this is called also high context and low context communication. So in Botswana, they speak very clearly, very direct, not in between the lines, no, not much body language. But when you go, like, for example, to Egypt or to Morocco or to Nigeria, there is much more indirect, so implicit set. So this is what we are doing in the course. So we will put you in the teams in order to get awareness of your country, in order to understand the cultural differences, in order to be successful, in order to observe behavior, body language, in order to address differently your offer in an email or face-to-face, or it takes more time to build up trust. So you cannot start with negotiating. You need to build up trust beforehand. So, and this is exactly what we are doing. I only have shown you like 2 or 3 of those models: building trust, communication differences, negotiation differences. And this is what we are going to do inside the program with you as an executive. No? So we build you an individual learning journey. We have a team learning journey. Somebody will be elected as a team leader. So the team leader will even get assessed by their peers. And so what we are doing here is not only about your consciousness or your awareness will increase, but you will develop new skills, because when you go abroad, you need different skills than being at home. And this is at the end something like which is of specific relevance. No? So we bring you into a program where you learn from each other. You learn in the live session. You learn by getting feedback from others. Everybody evaluates everybody. You write a reflection report. So you also develop your personality in the course. I can tell it to you because after 18 programs, 18 global programs, we also see that many of our ex-participants have made a career, have made the next career jump, the next career move, leading a more international team, leading a region. And this is where I can show you the data. My participants did a lot of surveys, and they know that. And they know that everybody has improved, like cultural intelligence improvement, or seeing things more critical, reflecting. All of those elements are inside. And I can tell you, in the last couple of years, we as our team did a lot of publications on how we designed the program. Why do people develop? What were the materials we have given them? How can we measure that people grow and develop? How can we measure if they apply it? What we are doing here is application of knowledge. We are not doing things theoretically. You directly act with a person from Nigeria if you want to understand a Nigerian. So, I mean, it's not hypothetical here. So we put you into teams in order to learn from each other and in order to see, oh, this is typical from my culture, but this is totally differently perceived in yours. And this is what the program is about. So you will increase your cultural intelligence. You can communicate more with more confidence. You are building up stronger relationship. You know how to influence others more. I mean, everything is like a step-by-step approach. But you have a lot of possibilities within the 8 weeks. So how much time do you need to invest? You need to invest roughly 2 hours live sessions. I mean, we are also recording them. And on the other side, you will have like 7 or 8 hours during the week. I mean, you are flexible. You can do things at the weekend, but you need to communicate with your team via WhatsApp. You need to say what to do, how to do, when you deliver. And here you will see massive communication issues where people perhaps say something, but they're not delivering. And other people will get angry. Other people will get upset. But this is exactly what is the multicultural program about. It's about to learn in order to be together successful. And this takes time. And this is the same when you go abroad. It's the same when you want to set up a subsidiary, when you want to speak with locals, when you want to establish a new business. This is exactly what we are doing here. So we are not doing something which is only theoretical. We do something which is very practitioner oriented. And this is at the end like a program where you will get a lot of assessments of yourself. You know where you are, you know how to improve yourself. And you will also have networking. You will also have business partners in other countries because we will look for people with similar interests, and also all of them are executives. So at the end, this most important task here is like in order to um, to set up an effective team, and also to be in this case like to be like an African leader, and to understand um, other cultures better and more in depth. So till end of August, there will be like a discount. As you can see on 199 US dollars, it's 8 weeks. You get a certificate at the end, also with our partners. On the other side, also you are here on a transformational learning journey. You have a professor here that is doing publication on those design, on those learning journeys. So I also guarantee you that you will improve, that you make the next move, and that you develop your global leadership competency skills. And on the other side, also you make friends, you make a network, and you are part of a global program. So you are also part of, in this case, like a global community where you learn continuously, where you can ask people, oh, how is it to work with Egyptian? And we have people from Egypt here, we have people from Morocco here, we have people from different parts of Africa here. And we also connect you with people from European Union and from Mercosur, from South America, because they will also be in the live sessions. So, I mean, you have your own WhatsApp group with African managers, but on the other side, we also have like people from around the world inside the program, from Jamaica even also. And this is something of benefit. And this is at the end where you say, oh, I learned. So each team has also a mentor. So each team has also some support from ex-participants, from so-called ambassadors, mentors, and we established this within more than 50 countries. We have like people that support you, that you have a good learning journey, and everybody is getting out with a certificate, with a team leader certificate, with how do other people evaluate you, with a reflection report. So I will make for everybody, like after the 8 weeks, like a specific, this is your profile, this is how you improved. I will show it to you with the spider web. I will show it to you where you did make the biggest movements, and this is a program about. So how can you contact me? I mean, there are a lot of WhatsApp numbers here, there's email address, there's even a LinkedIn group. So you have different possibilities. So, and I'm happy to connect with you. And also, if you have any more questions, practitioner oriented, you get materials, you establish your meetings with people from the countries you work with, and you submit every Sunday a team task. And this is also what you must do. So we are not providing a certificate when you're not active. I mean, we always have like vacation time, whatever, but when you said within an 8 weeks, you are 4 weeks, you were not present, we can also not give you a certificate because you have not done any teamwork. And this is a team journey. It's a team transformational learning journey. Okay, so this was from my side here. I will not record now the questions because I need to ask people if I'm allowed to do it. But this is at the end like the program, the program here established. I can also see some people in the room. So thank you very much for your attention, and also for listening for this great program on Africa Executive Leadership Development Program, and sponsored here by Gmindset Center for Global Education. So I'm the owner. And like I said, I did many programs, and many people also recommended the program. And I'm happy to connect with you via WhatsApp. So the pricing is here. I think it's a good value for money, because at the end also you get fantastic learning materials, and also you get developing your own skills and competences in a very transformational experiential learning journey. So learning from experience, learning from others, learning from good managers that perhaps might have more experience than you. And this is at the end what is the program about. Yeah. So thank you very much. And any more questions, come back to me via WhatsApp, via email, or via the LinkedIn group.